tell me if this sounds familiar. You get to 7 a.m. and your baby is not really that interested in their full breastfeed or their full bottle feed. And when you think back across the night, you had multiple feeds or a really big chunky feed at roughly 4, 5, 6 a.m., which makes sense as to why baby then doesn't have much genuine hunger come 7 a.m. Then as that first wake window moves on, maybe you offer another top-up feed just before the first nap. The first nap might then be short, baby wakes up and they would like another feed. And so you start the cycle of snack feeding during the day, meaning that baby has some genuine need to snack overnight. You get to the early hours of the morning, which are really tricky to resettle at the best of times, and you end up feeding, and then you get to 7 a.m. again and think, baby's still not interested in taking a full feed. Now, there is nothing wrong if that is working for you. When I work with families as a sleep consultant, one of the first places I start with is feeds. And I like to anchor in my feed timings so that you know that your baby is tanking up, not topping up. And while we always start with that 7 a.m. feed locked in, lights, camera, action, this is how we start our day. In order to get there, we actually need to look at the night before. Now, your baby, depending on the age and scenario, of course they can absolutely keep feeds in, particularly if they've been used to feeding multiple times overnight. But rather than feeding really close to 7 a.m., we may look to structure them for hourly. We may also look at whittling down the volume either on the breast or on the bottle in the early hours of the morning so that we protect 7 a.m. Then we move to great space feed timings during the day. Baby starts to tank up. They are organically able to do longer stretches overnight. And so we break out of that cycle. The golden rule of that early morning feed is that the closer it gets to 7 a.m., the smaller it needs to be. We always want to protect 7 a.m. so you can start the day with a nice full tummy as you go into the first wake window, into the nap, and you're on the up.